Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Alright, hey, hi, hello, welcome back. I am so happy to see y'all, and I'm so happy that I've been able to take the time to do another video. I'm really trying, I know it's slightly unrealistic, to stick to a 2-video a week schedule. Let's hope I can manage to stick to that, and y'all have full rights to yell at me if I don't. Today I wasn't really in the mood to cook something overly ostentatious from one of my cookbooks. When I'm cooking from cookbooks, I tend to pick recipes that are a little bit harder, and I really wasn't in the mood for it today. Like, all I wanted to do was lay in bed, do some journaling, and drink soup. So soup I made. The soup that we're going to be making today is actually one of my absolute favorites. I used to make it quite a lot, but I haven't in a while. It's one of those really spiced herbal things that you make when you want the delicious, rich Thai flavored tom yum without the heaviness that can sometimes come from coconut cream. So what this soup actually is a turmeric ginger chicken soup, which generally encompasses all the best things about Thai food, as well as incorporate my favorite ingredients. Before we go to the kitchen to see how the soup is made, I would like to ask those of you who haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. You have no idea how much it would mean to me. I'm currently in the process of trying to get to 100. We're very near, and once we get there, I'll be able to customize my channel so I don't look like a scammer on Instagram. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe, share, hit the like button, and comment with what you'd like to see me cook next. Until then, let's head to the kitchen and make some soup. Alright, so I think y'all can see that this is basically a very no-frills, very easy kind of soup. And that's how soup should be, I feel. Like, I'm not really in the habit of making things that you have to like blend or puree though. Those are actually really easy to do now that I've discovered the joys of my step blender. But this is actually closer to the soups of my youth. My mom had this thing where she would cook dinner for the entire family, but she would never cook a dinner without putting forth a soup. And I think that's definitely something that's very near and dear to me. Not just culturally, but in a sense it makes me feel closer to home, because I haven't been home in over a year and I really do miss my mom and her cooking. So sometimes it can be comforting to take the little things that she used to do in feeding our family and to sort of put it forward over here where I'm living by myself. It helps me to remember that one day, hopefully in the near future, I'll be able to see my mom and taste her cooking again. And making soup, I've learned that it's very important to skim the scum from whatever bones you're making the soup from. So in this case, it's chicken. If I were using pork bones, like those really big cartoon bones that dogs carry around, those big pork femur bones, you know, I would actually have taken the entire pot off the stove and rinsed it through after the first boiling, because that tends to get rid of the scum more efficiently. But because this is just chicken, it's not that scummy. It's not that scummy. It's really easy to use the mesh sieve to just scoop out the bits of scum, and then you get a clear soup anyway. So that's what I did this time around. In terms of seasoning, you want to just go based on what you think is right, because my palate is not great in that I like a lot of salt, which is why I tended to add a bit more soy sauce and fish sauce than needed. But the one thing that I would say you absolutely should not forego is the sugar, because in life as well as in cooking, a little bit of sugar makes the world go round. What the sugar does in this sense, it helps to balance out all the flavors, especially those of the spices, of the lemongrass, of the ginger. You know, there are the 3 types of ginger in there, so it's very warm, it's very spicy, and I find that a little bit of sugar helps to balance that out and makes for a really good soup. Ultimately, I think everybody needs to have at least one trusty soup recipe in their repertoire of recipes, so this would definitely be one of mine. I hope you take it, try it, and make it your own. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!